And there's so many of them.
Not only there's so many of them, they are mostly very out of date. I include Easy Match, right? 10 years in tech terms is 2 generations. You're dead, old. Okay, and so we've gone to these suppliers and said, we'd like to build a platform where all of your products are effectively pre-installed, so that any agent that wants to try you can just flick a switch and bang, they're using you.
Does that mean that those pre-installed things are more expensive compared to?
No, not at all. The opposite. We've already negotiated some deals where if you buy these products through BestAgent, you get it at a lower price.
And still there's enough in it for you guys to make it worth your while.
Well, the value for the suppliers is that their onboarding costs are lower. So they get their new clients up and running sooner.
And is it always going to be free?
The basic tasks that any agents need will always be free.
So you're not going to hold people to ransom?
And it'll take time to earn that trust.
Yes.
It will take time to earn that trust, and I'm very, very happy to take that time to earn that trust. We don't just want BestAgent to be free, the basic version of BestAgent to be free. We also want it to become the place where if you need to buy something else, the best value and easiest place to buy it is there.
Yeah, but if you recall in a conversation we were having about half an hour ago, you said that you started business up with money men, and they were badgering you. Surely these same money men are going to be badgering you on this, aren't they?
I'm the only money man here. So
is that what you've learned?
Yeah, they don't help. I have found investors to be counterproductive. If you want to start a business to sell widgets that are already for sale and you're just selling them better and cheaper ones, then that kind of investment works. Straightforward, commodity, we're going to make something better and faster than someone else, here are the numbers, it stacks up. That's great, that's fine. If you're trying to change something, change is an unpredictable thing to do in a business. And most investors run out of patience quite quickly and start forcing you to do things you don't want just so they can start to get a return sooner. And then that's the death of change. You then just become homogenized like everyone else. Kind of what's happened to the online agents now, where they're all having to drop their upfront and they're going no sale, no fee. And also when you have investors, they all want to have explanations all the time and they want to explain stuff and there's a real overhead to that relationship.
So where do you see BestAgent in 5 and 10 years' time?
I see it as the industry standard tech platform. I see it as the...
And how are you going to do that? How are you going to make sure that Joe Blow Real Estate, who probably only puts on 5-6 houses a month?
That's the bread and butter we're looking for. Those are precisely the
but what are
agents.
you doing? What are you going to do to help that person?
Cut out their technology costs. Make the basics of their job much, much easier. For example, you can, with any smartphone from a client's property, list it on the portals and show it to them before you've even left the house. So if you're a lettings agent in a fast-moving competitive area, you can walk into a pitch and say, well, I can actually have your property on Rightmove before I walk out of the house. Would you like that? And we'll take some more photographs later, but I can take one photograph of the phone, click, and then show it to you on Rightmove and Zoopla in front of your eyes before I even walk out the door. And
why should I believe you? Because let's be honest...
We've already demonstrated that.
Because let's be honest, all this PropTech, I mean...
Okay, let me give you an example of making simple things easier. So BestAgent is there not to do anything new, is to make the current tasks much easier. You don't have to be back at your desk. You can do it from any mobile device, any browser. There's no limitations. Applicant registration, for example. There, to my knowledge, there is not a system on the market, nor a portal that will allow an applicant to register using social media credentials. Well, in every other industry...
Or log on with Facebook.
You can log on with Facebook or LinkedIn or your Google account because you then don't have to type your email address or your name again and again.
That's really good. I like that.
Exactly. Well, BestAgent has just released applicant registration that has that built in. So you can create your BestAgent account with one tap on your LinkedIn credentials. And you can then allow applicants to register with your business.
That sounds good.
It's brilliant. Applicants, I mean, so the first experience for an applicant is, thank you, I haven't got to type my name and email address again. It also eliminates typos, so you don't get a wrong email address or a wrong name. So we've made the applicant registration process with GDPR compliance built in. Tap, 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 done on any device. And whether an agent's registering them in their office or over the phone or the applicants register themselves. It's that easy. It's the same process. And then they instantly get the GDPR link that says, if you want to be forgotten, click here. If you want to see the information we hold, you click here. And that's all live now and free. So what?
And your word that for the basic package, they're not going to sign up and then be ransomed.
No, never. And it's in the terms and conditions. So there's other ways we make money. So there's the referral commissions from our partners. There are chargeable options, such as you'll use SMS messaging. Okay, you have control over that. The website, the basic website that we offer is fully responsive, really slick one with Google Maps built in. But if you want to upgrade it, some people want to invest more in the website, so we'll be able to. So
they're going to get a website as well.
Yeah. It's
their own website.
Their own.
They don't have to pay for this.
Sales, lettings.
So you've got your own website. You've got an applicant system where applicants haven't got to faff about, and
portal uploading,
and good deals. And you've been brutally honest and said that's you're earning your money elsewhere. I mean, the estate agency websites cost thousands.
Not anymore, they don't. Because this brings me on to the point I wanted to make, which is about the overall standard of technology in this industry is 10 years behind the rest of the world, and as in other industries. What we've built using something called serverless architecture, which is so new that only, I think, the European Space Agency uses it, Coca-Cola uses it, some big corporations. It is.
So that's all gone over our heads. So what's that really mean in the real world?
In a nutshell, it means that you can remove capacity restrictions, so bandwidth, processor power, hard disk space, gone. Increase.
What does it actually look like in the real world to an agent and to a punter?
I can show you on your phone if you like. Well, I've got a handset I can show you. But
yeah, just tell me to the effect. What does it mean different?
We've barely launched it, and we've already had over 200 accounts set up without having to help anybody. So it's easy.
What websites?
No, BestAgent account. So you can open up an account, which then gives you the possibility to activate your portal uploads, or activate your applicant registration function, or generate a website. And I know we've got it right because we haven't had people asking for help, and there's accounts are setting up. People are putting properties. It's the easiest way there has ever been to get a property onto the portals. It has to be, the benchmark I set to our designers and developers is it's got to have world-class user interface, user experience. In other words, it must be as easy as the best other applications out there that consumers use. Must be as easy.
And it's going to change UK estate agency.
If we get it right, I hope so, yeah. 20 years has taught me this is a tough market and it's an unforgiving industry, but I do think also 20 years has taught me what agents really want. And CEILA taught me more than anything what the vast majority of small agents want.
And that's no faff, no bullshit, a good, honest system that they can go and do the job that they want to do, which is meet customers and do a deal.
Give it to me easy, give it to me free, and I'll use you.
Charlie, it's been emotional. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.